online for free or expedited for free.
The fuck? Video Galaxy. Going on a road trip. Hell yeah. You want to go on a road trip, Mike? One of my other videos got copyrighted. I don't know why. Me, Mom, Grandma, Helen. Grandma's 80th. Cool. I'm almost about to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Just a few things left before I can cross it off my to-do list. Fine.
Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
Wait. Pocket. Thumbtacks. Sweet, I love them. Aw, they're so cute. I forgot it is my birthday. Aw. But happy belated birthday. Sorry for the lateness, Tess Bear. Things get away from me here, but you're always on my mind. We'll call you soon. Can't wait, Dad. Huh. Okay. This looks like a Whataburger cup. You know, the orange and white. Liquid gold. History of the Canadian-American bootleg trade and the secret fortunes left behind. Huh. This looks like a library book. How they used to have them back in the old days. Around like 90s, early 2000s, where they have the card in it. I don't know if they still do those. I doubt it. I mean, maybe. Pack it up. Hunt for buried bootleg treasure. I don't want to read all that. Search spots, waterfront, Leans Creek Island, accessible by boat. Hunters Point, Copper Harbor, base of lighthouse. It's me and me puppy. Yeah, the fun zone. Laser tag, go-karts, mini golf. Sweet. Weekly weird news. I married Bigfoot. She's great. I bet she is. October 21st, 2002. Aliens are here and they want your favorite recipes. I never understood what the point in all that crap was. Oh, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen a game yet where they've actually put in the events of 9/11. There's a school newspaper that says never forget marking the anniversary of 9/11. Students at Greenville High's lives were changed forever on September 11, 2001. Whether you heard the news from your parents that morning or saw the reports on TV, you're starting to remember where you were at that fateful moment. In the last 2 years, the threat of terrorism has become part of our everyday lives, as have terms like weapons of mass destruction. From the moment that the planes hit the World Trade Center towers, we knew things would never be the same. Yeah, I remember exactly where I was. I was at home. My mom was getting ready for work. I was getting ready for school. My dad was there, and I think it was when the first plane hit the first tower. Like, my dad freaked out, and I've never seen any emotion out of this man ever in my life. And he was crying, and he was telling Mom, he's like, hurry up and get out here. Needless to say, I did not go to school that day, even though I wanted to. Definitely a sad day in history. Let's say it happened in 2001, right?
Yep.
I was 11 years old when it happened.
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Why? Andromeda Theater.
Why won't you let me fucking do it?
Just packing. Really? Heck you. Where the hell did you turn me? Why? Heck you. Pick up my eraser and pack it because I can't forget it. Aw. Helen Sophia Divine. August 12th, 1928 to September 5th, 2003. First Community Church. Wait, don't pick. We're not leaving that behind. We're taking that with us. My friendship bracelet. Tess and Fran. Tamagotchi!
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
Or, if you prefer, a Gigapet. I think Gigapets were superior to Tamagotchis. Tamagotchis were just aliens. Video Galaxy. Huh. We're doing a movie night at your place? Yes. Yes, we are. What movies are you bringing from work? It's comedy, double feature night. I'll give you one clue as to which movies they're going to be. Why you got friggin' erasers laying all the way, all over your room? An old school DVD player. I saw that. Cute. Happy birthday, Teresa. It's always so much fun to have you visit. I can't wait till next time. I'm so proud of you. Your business and the kind of woman you're becoming. All my love, Aunt August. Cute. Alright. Yeah, I'll pick up my hairbrush. Pick up the poster. I want those decorations. Why aren't we packing those too? Huh? Huh? Pick up Mr. Bun. Pick up birthday card. So proud of you, Grandma. I have a couple geodes. Those are cool.
Guess I'll have to pack this after my next shift.
Yeah, I guess. My report not bad. Class of 2003, next year we roll to school. Allison, Brian, Francis was here. Did I get everything? Oh, let's turn the radio off. I don't want to listen to that anymore. My hippo. Alright, I think that's all of it. Until later.
Tess,
Yeah?
come down to the basement. There's something I want to show you.
The basement?
Why?
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing really. Remember, this?
Yes, mother. Who else puts their orange juice in the freezer so that it becomes like a slushy when they drink it later?
I love it! Where did this masterpiece come from?
Your Aunt August made it. When she was a kid. It's Lady, the dog we had when we were growing up.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
We've still got a little while before we actually move out, right? Like a week?
Are you
Yeah.
talking
about-
telepathically?
The estate sale was weird. Having all those people in the house, peeking through Grandma's stuff. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay?
Yeah, imagine how your mother feels. That was her mother.
Mom.
We took care of your grandmother right up to the end, and
And now they're selling the house out from under us. I know.
want to just
Sad situation all around.
take a minute and look around and see what's left. I haven't really gone through everything since the sale ended.
Yeah. Me neither. That sounds really nice. Just looking through what's still here. Aside from this hell picture,
Amazing that no one bought it, right?
just shocking.
So you're all packed up, right? Good to go?
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Just
What is your
remember that it
problem?
needs to be done by
Yeah.
Wednesday so we can get everything out of here on time.
I know.
It's already got all the information. It has my card because
Um?
I use my Amazon account.
Maybe hit contact us, see if it'll give you a chat option to be like, why isn't your website letting me check out? That's weird.
Yeah.
Cute pup. Just throw it. No, I don't need laundry detergent. Whose hat?
Ooh, so dapper. Was this Grandpa's?
Possibly. Yeah, I see that thing over there on the speaker. Maxims, Axioms, and More from the Sage of the Midwest. Dear Millie, Millie Calder. Beulah books? No one gives advice like Millie. With her wit, wisdom, and ineffable tact, dear Millie has been charming readers for over 15 years, founded newspapers nationwide. Millie doles out sage advice to over 5 million readers weekly. Gathered here for the first time where are some of the most engaging responses.
Grandma's advice column was popular, wasn't it?
For a little while, yeah.
I felt really lucky that I got to ask her for advice face to face. I remember when we went to that one book signing when I was a little kid.
You remember that?
Yeah, I mean, people in the audience seemed so excited and nervous to get to ask her their questions right there in person. Sometimes when I'd ask Grandma for advice, she'd start off with, "Don't tell Millie," but I think she saved her special advice for me.
Well, she could have given some advice to herself and realized that taking out 3 mortgages on her house wasn't such a good idea.
Mm-hmm. So maybe the stress did her in. Fuse box. Cool. Grandma's pants. Huh.
Grandpa Leo was
An inspector for the county.
What's that mean?
You gotta call
He
him.
inspected things for the county.
Oh, great, Mom. Thanks.
Commercial buildings, mostly. When we were driving around town, he'd point out the ones he'd inspected. I remember he was very proud of inspecting the department store. You know, the big one on Old Main Street. Every foot of electrical, fire sprinklers, alarm system, everything. He'd say he was the only thing keeping half the buildings in town from burning down. Electrical fires are no joke.
Oops.
We did our best, but the results were... Ugh. I've gotta take more pics with Francine this year. We're so cute. Maybe I should start carrying a camera around. Who are these people? Mom's friends?
Alright, I'm done looking around at shit, guys. Let's just move on.
What? No one bought this masterpiece? I'm downright offended. I made this when I was, what, 4?
At Frankenmuth.
Yeah, at that pottery demonstration they did. They'd call little kids up from the audience and show them how to do it. I was so excited. I was jumping up and down, waving my hand, because I knew that Grandma likes pots.
She kept it up on this display shelf with all her other pieces all those years since you gave it to her. Oh, honey.
It's okay. I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Grandma held on to it all this time. She wouldn't have wanted me to throw it away.
Wow. A few pieces of pottery that my mom collected from around the world are still here. I think this one is from South America, and this one's Japanese.
I've never even left the country. Why haven't we ever gone anywhere?
Niagara Falls isn't cool.
It isn't Japan.
Well, it's a lot easier to drive to Niagara Falls than Japan. Cheaper, too.
But wouldn't it be fun? Me and you, an intercontinental mother-daughter adventure?
Maybe an
Mayhaps.
intra-continental adventure.
I'm thinking of a certain place. Somewhere
already registered for
warm
an
and
account?
southwestern. Somewhere where, say, my own father currently resides.
Listen, we've discussed this. We're not going to Nevada to visit Penn. It's not gonna happen.
Well, what if I just went by myself?
By yourself? No way. It's a bad idea.
How come?
There's a bunch of reasons.
Like,
Like, I said so, and I'm your mother?
Yeah, you don't know better? That I'm your mother?
did Grandma start dressing like this after you moved out of the house?
Mm-hmm. After my father passed, my mother, well,
Turned into a hippie.
a bit of a free spirit, let's say.
Doesn't look like that rubbed off on August much.
I think it might have. To push her in the opposite direction.
Huh.
Oh, good. Some of Grandma's pottery didn't get sold. I loved watching her at the potter's wheel when I was little. Had she been doing pottery her whole life?
Honestly, I think it's something else she picked up after my dad passed.
Like the advice column?
No, she was doing that since I was a kid.
Was she ever with anyone else?
Whoa, where did this come from?
Every kid wants to know that.
She just seems so vivacious. You'd think some man would be interested.
Yeah, no, not that I know of.
Is this...
Some of the
one she
last
did?
pottery your grandmother made. Yep. After her fine motor skills started to go.
It's still kind of beautiful. I miss her a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Hmm. Beautiful outside.
Oh, hey. It's August. Ugh, exhausted. The state sale was a lot. But... that's easy for you to say. Yeah, I remember. And the answer is still no. Well, the what? Oh, right. Right. Yeah, it's around here, somewhere. No, it's fine. Unbelievable.
What did she say?
Nothing helpful.
Is she still not gonna help us with the house?
No. She was just calling to ask me to find some book of hers.
Any idea where it could be?
It must be upstairs somewhere, in your grandma's things. It has a red and black cover, white block lettering.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna guess this might be...
Want to know something? Your grandmother didn't write this. I did.
You did? That's cool.
Well, the circumstances weren't cool.
No.
It was actually really hard. I needed a lot of help from our editor. But
Yeah.
I got it done.
I'm sure all her readers appreciated it.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Oh, somebody bought Grandma's old writing desk?
And her typewriter. He said he was an advice columnist too, and wanted to use them for his writing. He said your grandmother was a real inspiration. He left a very nice note.
And a lot of money?
Well, it was just an old desk.
But it had sentimental value.
For us, maybe.
And for him, obviously. Can I see the note?
Sure.
No, why would I let you say it? I cannot read that. Oh boy, your mother has always been an inspiration, not just to me, but to an entire generation of writers and readers. I can't tell you how much peace she brought me over the years, to be able to write where she did. Well, I hope a little of her magic crosses over to me. Yours, Ben Gerber.
Well, okay. I guess it's alright that he got it.
Glad you approve.
Hmm. Let's see. Ooh, what are you?
I remember hiding in here with a flashlight to read my books when I was a little kid and we were visiting Grandma.
And a box of crayons, apparently.
We'd come to visit and I'd hunker down in here for hours. Some kind of game in my head, I guess. I'd be hiding in here, and I'd hear Grandma out there in her room, typing away or just reading in bed. I know she knew I was in there, but she'd always pretend not to know. And I'd pretend she had no idea I was hiding. I don't know why. I just liked the feeling of knowing she was out there.
I have only slipped away into the next room. Somewhere very near, just around the corner.
The poem you read at Grandma's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
How sad. I can't crouch in this, and that's kind of frustrating. What do you say? I can't tell. Whatever. I need my grandmother's book. I doubt it would be in the bathroom, but let's check anyway. Maybe she got bored while she was going to the bathroom. I needed something to read. Nope. I have one of those. Those things are awesome. Yeah, I have a disability, so unfortunately there will be times where I lose feeling in everything and can't stand to myself in the shower. Ah, beautiful paintings. I love it. What are you?
Hey, Ma! Actually, maybe I should just put this back.
What even is it? That's what I want to know. Sorry to hear that Mom is doing worse. I've been thinking about her a lot lately. I noticed a sore spot, so it's the last time I've ran up. I really wish you'd let me help with Mom's medical bills. I get that you'd rather have me there in person to help, but I just can't get away from work long enough to make that happen. I'm sorry that money's the only thing I can provide right now, but that's just the situation we're in. If you're stressed about everything you have to do, you can always send Tess down here for a weekend again. I love having her around. Call me if there's anything new with Mom. Love, August. Aw. I found a book. Oh, that's not a book.
I am the very model of a modern major general. La 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 da 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 mineral.
Okay. That was funny. Opal Divine. Or Divine. I don't know which one it is. Close you. Open the cabinet. Open the drawer. There's nothing in any of these. I thought that was a cane.
What's this?
Oh, it's a hook pole thing to pull down the hatch to the attic.
Could August's book be up in the attic? With Grandma's things?
Could be.
Alright. We can go up there, but
I guess.
you go first.
If we have to frickin' go up there, we go up there. Because, heaven forbid, your Aunt August doesn't get her frickin' book back. You know, she'll be really pissed off about that. That would suck. Banana. All right. Okay, let's see. Found a weird hole. Okay, so we're gonna look in the attic. Because, you know, why wouldn't we? Okay, so it's not gonna be in here. It's gonna be right there.
Okay, come on up.
Okay, come on up.
Damn, it's dusty. Now, where's that book?
Well, let's see. I have no idea. I would kind of have to not stare at the, whatever the heck you call it. The beam. Whoa. What are you? Holy crap, this place is huge.
Oh, Grandpa Leo was a bowler? He and Dad have that in common.
What do you mean?
Dad loves bowling,
No, he doesn't.
Says you.
but he's always wearing those bowling shirts. Didn't he used to be in a league or something?
Honey, he just thinks those shirts make him look hip.
Bowling
yeah.
shirts?
Who wouldn't look hip at that point?
Are you kidding? I thought he must have so much bowling pride that he wore those shirts around in spite of them being obviously not cool.
No. They're definitely a fashion statement. I think he got the idea from that movie Swingers.
This explains so much.
Like why you never once saw him actually bowl?
Yes.
Wait, Mom's not up here, so how is she talking to me? That was a whole lie, that entire scene. A guitar. Aw, I want to play it. You jerks. Don't set it down heavy like that.
What's under here?
Here, let me grab that. I'll put it up here to look through. Yeah, there's a bunch of old stuff in here. But,
Mom?
hold on, it might still be here somewhere.
There's something...
Here it is.
Oh,
Maybe
it's just
if your
getting
dad
good.
had read this, he wouldn't have stopped working at the video store.
Mom!
So I got a
What's
pair
in
of
there?
46 instead. I
Hmm.
couldn't get it.
Cynthia, she's a really cool dancer. Shut up. Don't you fucking laugh at me, asshole. Yeah. Frickin' Rugrats, dude. I am a child at heart. Can I duck and go under here instead? Because I'd really like to know what. Ooh. Adorable.
This is just some junk from the old summer house.
Your family had a summer house?
Well, it was more of a cottage, I guess. We spent the summers up there for a long time.
And you've never taken me to visit?
Well, I haven't been there since I was your age. We just stopped going one summer. The summer after my dad died. I think there
still
were
not
just
back
too
yet?
many memories there.
Oh my god.
What?
Aren't you seeing it?
Seeing what?
Right here! Behind them? That's a freshly
Considering
covered
it's dark,
hole.
she should be back by now.
It's obviously the location of the buried bootlegger gold.
In our backyard, you mean?
Indubitably.
Lady probably buried a bone there.
Dogs don't really do that. Only cartoon dogs do
You're
that.
a frickin'
Only
liar,
cartoon
Tess.
dogs bury bones, but real-life bootleggers bury gold in people's backyards? In 1968?
It was a different time, Mother.
Yeah,
Sure.
cartoons were a different time too. What's your point? I'll be right back. I gotta go find somebody real quick. I found a book. Ooh. Here, you can have the rest of this since you liked it.
Cool van.
Whatever.
I did love that van. The
I
engine
did
died
love
for
my
good while
pet.
we were visiting the summer home, and
And still
so I
do.
just turned it into my bedroom after that.
You slept in a broken down van?
Well, the summer house was small, and I always had to share a bedroom with August. When I realized I could have my own space just by sleeping out in the van, it was a no-brainer.
Did you, like, redo it to be like a bedroom inside?
Yeah. Your grandfather pulled the seats out for me, and I set up a little bed frame with a mattress and all sorts of posters and pillows and shelves and things like that.
Wow, that's actually cool. Could I do that? With our car?
No!
That's the one that had like does all the rescues. I love it. This is you. You think you're so tough, so scary. I'm a freaking weirdo. I know. Local Girl Scout.
Whoa.
Yay.
There was a crime spree?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, department stores and fancy clothing shops. Places kept getting robbed. The police couldn't figure
Your
out
mouth
how the
isn't even
crooks were
moving.
pulling it off. It went on for,
You are such a liar.
well, I mean, it felt like months.
So what happened? Did they get caught?
Now that I don't remember.
I can't help it, babe. Okay? Got that damn song stuck in my head from like 3 weeks ago. Cynthia, she's a really cool dancer. Nixon, hey, cool. Oh. Oh, it's a manuscript for a book. Okay. Or not a book, it was more like answering questions. Probably to be put in a book at some point.
Did
Hey,
Grandma
Mom.
write these?
During the last summer, we visited the cottage.
Was she okay?
Looks like her editor didn't think she was. It was only a year after my father died. I think Millie was
Aw,
still
little
figuring things
baby.
out, too.
It must
You
have
love
been
boy.
hard.
I'm sure it was. They'd been married 20 years?
I meant for you.
Oh, right. I mostly just tried not to think about it.
That doesn't seem
Nope.
very healthy.
It got me through.
Nope, 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 nope.
Nope, 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 nope. Oh my god, stop it. Put it down. I do not. I want those shades. These are mine now. Nobody else can have them. Hey,
Grandma's
Mom.
sunglasses? Vintage.
Hold on. All right.
Can I keep them?
I'll
You
keep
think
those.
they're your
Yeah, I want to wear
style?
those.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sure. Just be careful with them.
I'll guard them with
They
my
damn sure
life.
aren't yours, Mom. I'll guard you with rainbow rocks. Sweet. Almost look like jelly beans. Imitation jawbreakers.
Imitation jawbreakers.
Ah, these little stones were from the stream near the summer house.
You painted
That's a
them?
response my kid
Me
would
in
have.
August. The rocks from the stream were so smooth, but I forget why
She
we
would try to eat
painted
them too.
You were really that bored, huh?
There weren't many TV channels back then.
Tragic.
I'll be back again. a piece of mail. We'll be together soon. I love you, and we're going to love our new life together, free and happy. The space for writing my... Oh. Helen Devine. Oh, look, that's the dinosaur in frickin' Fallout New Vegas, ain't it? At that hotel. I'm silly.
Well, whoever this guy was, it sure seems like
Sorry
he
if I
and
just
Grandma
yelled
had something
into the mic.
pretty intense going on. Was Grandma Helen...
Yeah, no. A hoochie mama? Nope, 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 nope. Let's see.
cheating on Grandpa?
No! Not the Helen I knew.
Intrigue.
Who do you think you knew?
Grandma, what were you up to?
Absolutely anything and everything. Nope, 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 nope. Your stupid dude is like distracting me just because he's... Yep. Nope, 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 nope. Ah. Cynthia, she's around. Well, can my brain not think of any other thing, you know? Whoa. Somebody just knock on the wall? The door? Oh, it's probably Momo being a dork. Booty, what you doing? Okay, let's put that down. We don't need to... I'm gonna read your
Grandma's
diary.
Diary?
Her personal
Should
thoughts.
we?
Oh, I don't think
Yeah.
we should really...
Oh, Grandma wouldn't have cared. I'm dead. What difference does it make to me? I can hear her saying it now.
You don't know that. She could very much care and just come back and haunt you for the rest of your lives. I'm gonna read it anyway. Oh, you even got one of those old style clasps. What are you? Something, any help? Okay. From Helen. Forget about the past. Leo's dead. All that matters now is our future. Ah, how dare you, Mom. Grandmother. I think they're doing good neighbors. What if anyone should know where the path of good intention leads? It's these church ladies. The children carry on best they can. Opal is caught up in her own teenager drama as usual, almost as if it were any normal summer. August doesn't worry me a bit. She's becoming caught more and more in her imagination. I wish I could help her, but there's so much I can't say. It's becoming a challenge keeping my correspondence with XXXXXX concealed. It's only a matter of time till we're together again in person, but to hold it all inside, not tell a soul, it's almost too much. But he knows, and I know, soon enough the waiting will be over, and this will all be in the rear view. Wow. Were you planning for him to die? Oh, you got a secret key. That looks like my mail key. Literally, my mail key.
What is
Oh.
this? So, Grandma and this guy were definitely together before Grandpa died? And they were gonna run away together? You never heard about this?
No, this is
And what is this key to? Why is it hidden in here?
something at the summer home, I assume.
Okay, well, now we've gotta go check the old place out.
Alright, since when the hell did the company that makes Gigapets come out with one that's known as Gigapets Cryptids? For 20 bucks, it includes Mothman, Bigfoot, and Nessie. I miss my Goofy. I used to have a little kitty guy. I said meow all the time. Meow. My mom hated me for it. It should be going off when she's trying to sleep, or I'd be at school, and oh my god. She hated me so much. And then they have Tamagotchis now. Or had Tamagotchis back then too. But, you know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I found a Fifi on Amazon. Look. I'm gonna order it and put it next to her and find out what she does. Get her reaction on camera, because I know a lot of, like, the shit you see on YouTube. You'll see cats that, are, like, freaked out by their own, I don't know what you call it. Anywho. They see a stuffed animal that looks like them, and they're like, oh no, what is that? Kill, run away. I am clearly, I have ADHD, I'm pretty sure. I'm streaming, playing a game, and looking at Amazon. Alright, let's
To find out who this mystery man was. Don't you want to know?
I don't know, Tess. We still have so much to do around here.
Come on. It'll be fun. An adventure.
I still need to call Tina at the theater and finish cleaning out the fridge.
Come on. We never get to do stuff together. You spend all your time at the theater, and I spend all my time in school. When was the last time we were able to do something? To talk?
Well...
You do want to know, don't you? I can see it, Mom. I can see it in your face.
Oh, God. You know, a little change of scenery would be nice.
Ha, that's the spirit.
We could spare a weekend before we have to move for a little road trip, right?
Move.
To tie up some loose ends.
Right.
And some of those little towns along the way are great for antiquing.
Yeah, sure.
All right, it's a deal. Let's hit the road and see what we find. I could really use a break from all this, even if it's just for a weekend. Pack your overnight bag.
Yes!
And bring your homework. I don't need you falling behind at school.
Never.
What about August's book?
We can FedEx it to her when we get back.
Okay.
Okay.
A road trip!
That's fine by me.
This is gonna
Yay.
be great.
On the road again. I can't see. Thank you very much. Boy, no. Do. Just enjoying the ride because I'm not doing anything else. Fine. Can I open the door? Let me out.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No. Reading in the car makes me carsick.
Then what are you
I get carsick
messing
too.
with back there?
I don't know.
So stop it. It's not safe.
How is it not safe for me to look at shit in my backpack when I'm a passenger? You should be paying attention to that road, lady. Not me. Screw the radio. Ugh, MapQuest. Literally how we had to do things a long time ago. That would suck if I had to, as the passenger, had to read that to the mother in the actual game and be like, hey, keep going. Mine. Let me see that again. There was something on the back. Oh, cool. Me. Quick and Stop. Dry mint gum. Judy's chips. Cherry fizzed. And Citrusa. Dude, whoever did this game literally has... Like, they must have been looking at a receipt to get this shit down to a T. To make it look like a real receipt. Momo? Meh, meh. To you too. Registration. License and registration, please. And right. Oh, yay! Oh, I can. Momo, get down. Hey, Frankie. Guess where I am? Where? In the car with my mom. You know, 'cause I'm cool. Yeah, and? Why would you text me? Literally what I was thinking. 'Cause we're on a road trip. Was this planned? No. Hahaha. Where are you going? Found a weird stuff on my grandmother's attic, and now we're going to my family's old summer house. You have a summer house now? I know, my mom never told me about it before. No one's been there for like 30 years. I'm hoping it's either cool or haunted. Maybe both. Maybe both. Francine has the right idea. If we find anything cool or haunted. Stop yelling at me. No. Whoops. That's some shit my child would pull. But you could totally just have me play like Snake on the phone while she's driving, because I don't need to pay attention to the road. Only my mother does. Why are you guys gonna make me the person that's in charge of everything? Hmm? No, Momo. Sup, Dad? Text me back when you're around. Wow, that's sad. Your dad sucks. Here.
Is it okay if I turn on the radio?
I don't know how
No,
much
distract
signal
me.
we'll get, but yeah, sure.
Bink. Oh yeah. It hides the sun that's not there so well.
When did you say the last
Mom.
time you were at this summer house was?
Oh, when I was, I guess, 15, your age.
I'm 16.
I meant about your age.
Yeah, Mom. How could you forget that?
So, a super long time ago.
Yeah, you
Wow.
old hag.
No one's been there since, like, the 19th century.
Ha ha.
What was the
So,
Industrial
though?
Revolution like?
Tess, I wouldn't know.
Did you ever meet Galileo?
Jesus, how old do you think I am?
I mean, I'm just estimating. It's a rough estimate. It's a rough estimate.
I'll say. It was the 60s, I think, summer of 68. 1968.
So, like, 35 years ago?
Billion years
And you
ago.
say
yeah.
you're bad at math.
What was it like?
The summer house?
And the Dark Ages, but yeah, the summer house.
Mm-mm.
I just always really liked it there. It was an escape.
From what?
Everything, I guess. School, town, same old. Every day just felt like it was hours when we were there.
Sounds really nice. So why did we never go?
I don't know. It was somewhere I always associated with being a kid. Yeah, we stopped going as a family when I was your age, and then I went off to college, and then married your father.
Did Dad even know about this place? I can't imagine Dad passing up a free summer home where he could just hang out and do nothing all day.
So you're saying your father is lazy?
Maybe. I mean,
No, Dad's a hard worker.
Okay.
He'd work late at the video store all the time. He'd be there with the closing shift.
Watching movies on the store monitors.
You've got to have something on for the customers. Closing is a pain in
It's
the
like
butt. And he'd manage
really
the
hard work.
schedules and store finances. He even made the window displays.
Fine, those were pretty cool. No. I mean, I guess there is a real reason I never told your father about the old summer place. Because I knew he would never have put in the work to actually fix it up so we could use it.
It needed a lot of work.
Well, not last I saw it, but being unoccupied for decades out there in the middle of nowhere, it's gotta be falling apart.
if you say so.
It could still be in good shape. Maybe somebody's been, keeping it up.
You hope squatters have been living in it?
No, like shoe elves. I mean,
Shut
it'd be
up, babe.
nice if it were magically still in good shape, considering we need a new place to live.
To live in? Tess, I'm sorry, you couldn't live there, and not year-round.
Why not?
Well, it doesn't have central heat, or even really insulation. It's a summer home, not a winter home.
Whatever. Mother.
Well, it's better than not having a home at all, isn't it?
Okay, we're not gonna be homeless.
But we're getting kicked out of Grandma Helen's house. We don't have anywhere else to live.
We'll find a place.
What kind of place?
I don't know yet.
We're gonna be living in this car, aren't we?
No,
Just like when you lived in that van.
we can find an apartment.
How are you even going to pay for an apartment?
The theater company,
I thought you said it was underwater.
well, it's not doing great, but
Mom,
what?
we need money.
Believe me, Tess, I know.
If Dad was still here,
Excuse me?
he could help. Pay for things.
If your father and I were still together, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place.
Well, have you asked Dad if
telling
he could
yourself
send
that.
back some money? To help?
Absolutely not. He doesn't have the money.
But Dad moved out west for work. What? Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. It's just work. Sure.
It wasn't for work? Then what was it then? I think I deserve to know.
If he hasn't told you his side of the story, I'm not gonna step in and take that responsibility for him, like I always did. Your father left me in a hell of a situation. We made all these decisions together. Do you not understand that? We made decisions that depended on us both, sticking around. I didn't plan for any of this. You idealize your father, you know that? And I just don't really want to talk about it right now.
Fine. Let's never talk about it. Let's never talk about anything important.
I mean, you ain't gotta be rude about it, child.
The radio station went away.
Yeah, we're pretty far out here.
Maybe I'll see if I can find anything else.
You know what? Just turn it off. Were you really, Dad? Hmm. If you say so. I'm not telling you I love you, Dad. Why
Are you
would I do
sending
that?
text messages to someone?
Doesn't matter, Mom. Mind your business, lady. Pay attention to your driving.
No?
No,
Well, then what are you doing?
playing Snake.
I'm seeing if I want to change my ringtone.
A lot of typing for a ringtone. Who are you texting with?
Nobody.
Francine.
Really?
What? Yes. Yes, Mom. I text my friend. We text.
For some reason, I feel suspicious. You have a certain way about you when you're texting your father.
That's spooky, Mom. You weren't even looking at me.
You never can tell when Mother's watching.
Ugh.
No, you just have this hunched kind of way, like you're trying to hide something.
Okay, fine. It was Dad.
What are
Just
you talking about, huh?
getting his side of the story, huh?
No comment.
No.
It's all right. Having a common enemy can help bring people together.
You're not my enemy. Or Dad's.
Sometimes it feels that way.
Well, it's not supposed to.
Are we there yet?
Mom!
My God.
Are you okay?
I just didn't think it would still be here.
Mom, well, it is. And it looks to be surprisingly well preserved.
Well, it's not just like I remember it. A little more.
Rundown?
Weathered than the last time I was here. But I guess I am too.
Want to start looking around?
Yeah.
Thought you'd never ask. All right. I wouldn't mind living in a trailer like that. Not really anything wrong with it per se. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Oh, my own car? Sweet. Do 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 do. Banana.
There's no banana in your plant.
Shut up, doofus. Oh, you got a doggy house? Who here? Me? No? No? Aw.
It's out there. Somewhere. That buried
I
bootlegger
want to
gold.
believe.
Uh-huh. Bigfoot, too, I hear.
Do you think he found the gold already?
What makes you so
Of
sure
course.
Bigfoot's a he?
Oh, I love it. Equal opportunity cryptids. Very forward thinking.
It's 2003, Tess. Anyone can be a Bigfoot.
Equal opportunity cryptids. Who's to say that the cryptid isn't a he and a she? Or both? Maybe he identifies as a piece of grass. You never know. Like, none of your business. Every birthday, my mom and dad would say, another year wiser. I treat each and every day like a mini vacation. I should not sing. All grown up. Shout it out. Ooh.
Did you do these with Grandma?
No, August did.
I did.
I never had a green thumb. She loved helping my mother in the garden.
Really?
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know. Can you picture August getting her hands dirty out in the garden now?
Duh.
I guess not. But if my mother was ever out in the garden, she
Right, so
was
I got
out
that
there
USB
with
thing,
her,
the little
helping
one that I
the
have
best
that
she
hooks
could.
up for you.
I
It's
remember
coming
one
Friday.
year, maybe when she was 6, she started crying so hard when it came time to pick the
Abide.
berries and vegetables. But the plants
This for
worked
my best
so
friend.
hard growing them.
gonna love it.
You can't just take them.
Aw. Well, now I feel bad
I haven't
for the
decided
plants.
She was a sensitive kid.
on
So am I.
this or
So
not
what happened?
as to whether or not I want to give it to her
To August.
or if I want to keep it myself.
She doesn't seem so sensitive now.
Oh. Life happened, I guess.
Yeah, you had a baby. I don't know. A scarecrow. Oh no, scared me away. Why the somber music? Who the hell's out here eating out of an ashtray with a fork and a spoon?
Yummy.
Whose boots? Somebody lives here.
Is this,
It's a mobile
A
home.
trailer home.
what did I just say?
They're not the same thing. A trailer home hooks up to the back of a truck and can be towed around. You can take it from place to place. A mobile home arrives on a trailer, like towed by a big truck.
Go
Or a
on.
small one if they can handle it.
A mobile home doesn't have wheels.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Well, I will admit it took me a moment to untangle the nuances.
Hmm. All grown up with you. Wow. Okay. Oh, this is a mess. My grandparents have one of these in their trailer. Hmm. Oh, it was back when like everybody was afraid of nuclear holocaust, like not holocaust, but like nuclear fallout. Me.
Nightshade?
It was because he could only come out at night. Or stay in the shade, as I remember it.
Okay, well, that's spooky as hell.
August was just a kid. She needed someone to talk to.
Did it have to be a freaky, imaginary friend who lurked in the shadows? I mean, what about you or Grandma Helen?
Well, I was a teenager. I don't think I was the most, I don't know, compassionate at that age. I had my own problems.
If I had a little sister and Dad died, I'd be there for her to talk to.
It's different. You don't know what having a little sister is like.
Are you trying to say you were justified in not helping your little sister when she was grieving after her father died?
I helped. I did. I mean, we were all there for each other, but I could have used more help too. I don't think I had anything left to give, so August made a new friend for herself.
I don't trust you anymore, Mother.
Locked. Maybe the little key? Nope. What secrets might you hold?
None of your business. Ah, cute.
Oh, look at this big pink guy.
He looks more
Kurt
red, but
won
okay.
that from me at the fair.
Kurt?
We met at the drive-in diner.
You had a summer fling? Was he cute?
I thought he was very handsome.
Oh my god.
Well, honestly, I fell for him pretty hard that summer.
Cool.
He was very romantic.
Oh, no.
No, not like that. Well, a little like that.
Ah, no. So, what happened?
I don't remember. It was just a summer thing. It doesn't really matter.
The bear's
Wow.
now hanging in the closet.
Did I hit a nerve?
Hey, maybe we should keep looking around for...
Oh, there's a gun in here? Why? Oh my god.
Sheesh, what happened here?
Looks like the wall gave way.
What is this thing?
It's the water heater.
It's a water heater?
Oh, that's why you said water damage. I get it, I'm following along. Well, it's not going anywhere now. Can we climb over it?
No! God, look at all that rusty metal.
I'm up on my tetanus shots, aren't I?
We're not risking it.
Well, what's that thingy back there?
It's a maintenance hatch for getting down into the crawl space under the house.
Is there any other way into the crawl space?
I think there's a way to get in from around the back. Why are you acting so excited?
Well, if we could get into the crawl space, we could climb back up out of that hatch and get over to that side of the mobile home to find more stuff.
I'm not sure why you're using the plural here.
And also, I really want to see if there's any cool, creepy stuff under there. Like a skeleton.
Listen, you can give it a peek if you want, but there is no way I'm crawling under there with you. You're on your own.
Hey, no problem. More cool, creepy stuff for me.
An old phone. Cool.
Well, would you look at this? A postcard from the mystery man.
What was he running from?
His conscience?
I don't know if you can outrun your conscience by going to Canada.
You can if, I'm trying to think of a Canada joke. It's not working.
That's okay. I'll give you an A for effort.
Bested.
Okay, Grandma was religious too.
What's in here?
That's just August's old room. Let's try and find some other way in.
Why?
So, this is how we get into the crawl space?
You keep saying we.
So, this is how intrepid people with an innate sense of curiosity get into the crawl space?
Among other personality traits, yes.
Fine then. I'll go it alone. You're probably too frail to get in here anyway. Those creaky knees of yours.
Wow. Okay, into the filthy crawl space you go.
See you on the
Yeah,
other side.
asshole. Fucking call your mother out like that. This place is huge. Why you got a desk dresser, whatever the fuck, under here? Aww.
Oh. Cool.
Your doggy's dead. I figured there'd be a dog.
Ooh, this is good. Mom's gotta see this.
Mine.
Mom, I found a way in. Hang on, I'll open the back door. Hey, Mom? I found something. Look, look!
Another letter.
He wanted to live with Grandma on a boat? Maybe we can figure out where the boat was by looking at the photo.
It looks like, well, it looks like a boat.
Nothing.
A houseboat.
Can't see much of the surrounding area.
It's near...
The trees
Maybe
in
we
the back.
can look for some of those.
A place in Canada with trees. That narrows it down.
Oh, you're serious.
What's this about?
Oh, that was the town where Kurt lived. You know, we were a summer thing, but we were planning on how we could keep seeing each other once we both went home after the summer. I guess I was feeling pretty lost. I latched onto him and held on tight. He became my plan for how I would be okay.
And... that didn't work out?
Yeah, like these things often do.
So how'd you end up with Dad?
Sorry?
Well, you didn't end up with Kurt. How'd you end up with Dad?
Oh, it was a lot of years later that I met your dad. It was actually when I was in one of the first plays I performed in at the Andromeda. Your dad was in the audience. He hung around outside the stage door after the show and he flagged me down. He said there was a problem with the production. He was so distracted by my beauty that he couldn't pay attention to anything else going on in the play.
Aw, that's sweet.
That's so romantic. It's like something out of a rom-com.
I found it endearing at the time. He was very persistent.
Was Dad big into local theater?
No. He told me later that he'd actually been at the play on a date with someone else. He told her he needed to head home, then hung around the theater to talk to me.
Wow. Bold.
That liar.
Did you find that endearing?
I guess at the
No.
time I found it flattering. And a little fun. I should have realized it was a red flag.
Yep.
Wait, are you saying Dad cheated on you?
Oh,
If they
God,
leave somebody
no,
else
no,
for
no,
you,
no, no,
then
no,
yeah.
no.
Most likely they will.
Just, you know, it's a sleazy move.
So,
Yep.
not the kind of thing Kurt would have done?
Oh, I don't know.
What's in here?
That was my mom and dad's room. Well, just my mom's room last we were here.
Well, dang it, that door's stuck.
I
Your
think,
key.
look, we could twist the latch open if... I think I could get this open with a flathead screwdriver.
Awesome. Where's one of those?
Oh, I had a little...
Nice.
Your ceiling's falling apart.
Go mechanics! Oh, man. I forgot that August had this. I let her...
But August didn't even go to Ford State.
She almost did. We were both so excited to, growing up. Don't you remember Grandma talking about how much she loved it?
I remember her talking about how sexist it was.
Yeah, well, everything was sexist back then. But we're a Ford State family. You'll be a triple legacy.
She's not going.
Yeah, I guess.
It'll be so exciting. Oh man, you're gonna love it. Eating lunch at Ford Hall, doing all-nighters in the library. Oh, there was this time when Lucy and I broke into the art building after hours.
I don't even know if I want to go to college.
What do you mean you don't know if you want to go to college? Of course you're going.
I can make my own choices.
What kind of choice is that? To be broke?
Hold on. You'll be broke even if you go to college.
I'm not gonna be broke. I've been working really hard on my design business. And August didn't go to college.
August was lucky. She's talented, but she's also lucky.
When I'm 18...
I went and I'm
Look,
still broke.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. It's not a discussion.
Fine.
I would never force somebody to go to college if they didn't want to. Because there was no reason. Like, just, well, at least not for me.
No
but
video games back then, I guess. Poor, deprived kids.
A key.
This looks like it's for a car or something.
Oh, that's the key to my old van out front. August was always stealing the keys so she could get in there and mess with my stuff.
Well, well. Look who's gonna be messing with your stuff now. Oh, how fun! Wait, did they not get to use these? I mean, fair enough. You gotta go along to get along.
Oh, that's not what this is. She's telling her to act her age, not conform.
Isn't that the same thing?
Of course not.
What happens if you don't look out and meet friends who you get along with perfectly? I feel like there are people for everyone, but what if you never meet them?
Most people meet them later in life. Meeting a good friend in grade school is incredibly lucky.
But what does someone like that do? Just have no friends? Get bullied by a bunch of twerps? Grandma just wanted her to have friends.
You said you wanted those.
I wanted them because I wanted to have friends, not because I thought they were cute.
That's terrible.
So what? So you compromise a little aesthetically and you can maintain your interior, individuality. You know what I mean? Clothes are the most boring form of expression. What am I gonna do? Get a nose ring to be different so I can look like every other person with a nose ring?
You are a
Yeah.
very strange teenager, Tess.
See? I've maintained my individuality.
If you say so. You got a frickin' Ouija board? Why would you do that? Cool, so next to the dog house.
I knew it!
Knew what?
This map could only be the direction to the lost bootlegger gold.
Tess, this was clearly drawn by a child.
Perhaps it was a particularly childlike bootlegger.
Seems more like August to me.
Looks like she was just playing buried treasure. Do you think there'd be anything there to dig up? It'd be like a time capsule.
Maybe she was gonna come back for it later.
She got started early. I don't know. Let's just go see what it is.
Never. I will never go.
Oh my god, Aunt August. I have so many questions. Precious stone? This was to you?
Subtle, right? My mother was against me and Kurt being together from the start. To be fair, I would go off to who knows where with him and sometimes not come back till the morning. Now I understand how worried she must have been.
Do you ever thank your lucky stars I'm not a bad kid?
I don't know. You and Francine can stay up pretty late.
Playing The Sims and eating pizza.
Yeah, you kids are wild these days.
Now, what is this?
During the summers when we'd come here, I had a summer job as a waitress at the drive-in.
On roller skates? Like in the movies?
Yeah, I guess. And those movies were based on reality, you know.
You're cute!
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, please, Mom, stop. You were cute then, and you're, hot mom now.
What?
According to the boys at school, you are my hot mom. You didn't know about this? What?
No! I am not.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. It's great having all the boys at school talking about how hot your mom is. It's great. Regardless, this photo of you is real neat, and I think we should keep it.
Sure. Why not?
Oh, it's everything I'd imagined. It's got an ugly lamp, an acoustic guitar, a concerning scent of mold?
I mean, what do you expect? It's been under this carport for 30 years. That's why I'm not coming inside.
Okay, I'll just look around and get out.
You're just looking for the screwdriver, right?
Right.
Don't get too nosy, all right?
All right, all right. Look at all this. Wow. Mom was even into theater back then. Huh. Wow. Brutal, Lori. Brutal. But kind of fair. Alas, not so groovy anymore. Holy shit.
How was the stuff? Cool as you'd hoped?
I didn't see a screwdriver in there. Maybe I didn't look hard enough.
I'm sure I had one in there somewhere. Maybe in the glove box? You might want to check again.
Ugh.
Find anything?
Well, I found, this. You guys didn't just drift apart at the end of the summer, did you?
No. I came to work at the diner one night, and they said someone had left a note for me. And it was this stupid thing.
That sucks, Mom.
I just felt like such an idiot. I'd put all my energy into plans, planning how we'd be able to stay together, planning how our life was going to be, planning how he'd be the answer for how I was going to be okay. And then one day, this. I don't know if I've ever cried as much as I did for the week after I got this.
He seems like an asshole.
Hey, language.
Sorry.
In this case, it's okay.
Well, in that case...
What an asshole! Ass! Butt! Crap!
All right, there was a lesson I should have learned that summer. You can't rely on other people.
What?
If you put your trust in other people, if you expect them to be there for you, one day they won't be.
No, you're right. I mean, eventually every relationship ends, right? Even with Grandma, right?
Well, I mean more... No, not so much. I will always be there for you. You know that, right? Like we were there for Grandma.
Uh-huh.
But with someone you voluntarily put yourself into a relationship with, like a boyfriend or a husband or whatever, it's different.
Are you saying Dad left you? I thought you said you...
Well, either way, he's not here, is he?
Mom, what happened? With you and Dad splitting up? It always makes it sound like you wanted him to leave, but...
He does?
I mean,
If he's telling you I wanted this, See? This is why you need to be okay on your own. If you're fine on your own, when they leave, you don't have to feel this way. Remember that.
Well... I've got the screwdriver.
Good.
Do you remember... Well, did it seem like Grandma wanted to...
Leave my father? I mean... I guess when I was around your age, I started wondering why they were together in the first place. They didn't seem to...
Make sense together?
Yeah.
Huh. I remember when I started wondering that about you and Dad. Why you were together. You're both so different. Did you used to have more in common?
Well...
Opposites attract.
When you're together at first, everything about each other is new. It can cover up a lot of things. But when you get used to each other, that's when it can be hard. But sometimes, you know, by that point, it's too late.
Too late. Because you're already married?
Mm-hmm.
So you wish you'd never married Dad? You wish you hadn't gotten married in the first place. And that I wasn't around.
No.
I'm sure it would have made your life a lot easier.
Honey, that's not how it is. It's not as simple as that. And it's not because of you. There's a lot more to it. We'll talk about it someday.
When's someday?
Not today.
Then when?
Not today.
I mean, you look happy enough in the photos. Or at least your grandparents did.
Door, we meet again.
Hey, good work.
Thanks, Mom. Freaky. Yet, appealing. Oh, Grandma.
Wow.
Would you have loved living on a boat?
I don't think so. I wonder what age he thought I was. He couldn't have thought a teenage girl would want to... Wait. I hadn't even thought of that. My mother was just gonna take me and August, and we were all gonna run off to Canada? I mean, of course she wasn't just gonna leave us behind, but...
Sounds like Grandma had some big plans worked up.
Well, look, he said she started having cold feet. And she must have written him back and said she wasn't sure if she could come after all.
You think she realized that maybe her kids wouldn't have been so happy moving onto a boat with some random man in Canada? Can I start calling him Canada Man?
You can call him whatever you want. This is so strange.
Love makes you do crazy things.
Love or grief?
Both?
Ah, my mom loved this desk. I remember when she brought it home from the flea market.
Jeez, how many desks did Grandma have?
Kind of a lot, I guess. I mean, she was a writer. She liked to move around.
Well, let's see what she was hiding in here. Ugh, it's locked. This gives me an idea.
The key from the journal.
The little key? From Grandma's diary?
Right.
What's that?
What? I'm sorry. What?
What does he
We were
mean?
his kids.
When he says those are his kids?
I...
Was Grandpa Leo not your real dad?
Nope.
Could that have been why he was trying to run away with you and August and Grandma Helen?
I can't even imagine.
Look, Mom. This one. This note. It has a return address. Pierre Lautrec. Box 9, Hop2 Lake, Carndale, Ontario. Do you want to go check it out?
What? No.
No, but...
Tess, we already drove however many hours up here and dug around getting dirty and all this stuff. I'm not driving us to Canada based on some return address from over 30 years ago. We have the rest of the house to pack up, and I still need to call the electric company to schedule our end of the service, which I probably should have done sooner and...
Mom, stop.
Yeah, you're gonna burst a blood vessel.
This is your father we're talking about here. It's about who you really are. It's about who I really am. Was my grandfather really my grandfather? Who was this guy? Who are we? These are big questions, Mom, and you're just gonna turn around and drive home?
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not doing this because of your sterling rhetorical skills. You didn't win this one. I just happen to agree with you. I do want to know who my mother might have been mixed up with, and why she never told me about it, and who my real father is. And if we go check out this address, we might find nothing. But we might find something. So if one more day of driving is all it takes to find out one way or the other...
Then why not, right?
Right.
Glad I could convince you.
No, you just happen to be right.
Exactly. Glad you came around to see things my way in the end. Okay. Should we get going? It's getting dark.
Yeah. Let's find somewhere to stay for the night. We'll look up directions. Get back on the road in the morning.
Hotel night. We're getting room service. Thank you, Mom. Best weekend ever.
But we didn't find that hidden fortune you were so excited about.
Yeah. Maybe it's on the other side of the border.
Maybe. Come on, let's get out of here.
I don't have an inventory, that's right.
All right. Time to order that room service.
this is not the kind of place that has room service. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah, to do.
Hotels do room service. This is a
motel.
motel.
Just like the summer place was a mobile home and not a trailer.
Right. But the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner, okay? And I'm going to have a cocktail while I wait. It's been a long day. I'll be back with something to eat soon.
Well, all right. That's almost like room service.
What do you want to eat?
Oh, burger?
Burger it is. Do your
Burger.
homework.
Oh, how lovely. Dirt-flavored water. No thanks.
Really?
Ooh, a visitor's guide. Oh. Hmm.
Hey, it's burger time. How's that homework coming along?
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Ugh, overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess we're at a motel in Powhatan. Tess and I took a little road trip. She says hi. We paid a visit to the old summer house mobile home. Anyway, we came away with some questions. Do you think... Could Dad have... Yeah, she's here. She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke, back...
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's...
How do you feel about it?
I think it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bigger deal for you and Mom. I just think... I don't know, it's just kind of... It's like seeing a whole new side of Grandma, now that she's gone.
Yeah. I was still pretty young when our dad died, so... I think it's a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids.
We found some of your old art.
Oh, that's so fun. I was a creative kid.
Do you ever do that kind of stuff now?
Well, no, not really. Not as much as I'd like to. Although I have to do a lot of creative stuff at work. But it would be nice to get back into writing.
What about drawing?
I was a dedicated artist, but never a very good one. I'll leave the visual stuff to you. What about the house? What was it like?
It was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart.
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
No. What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course. Both of you. But she doesn't want to.
What do you mean?
She... Look, you should talk to her about it. It isn't my place.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go.
Love you too, Aunt.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line, and of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before, and he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night. And so then she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess,
What?
are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
Wait, Where's my cell? Did I put it in the glove box? Oh no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Are you sure?
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel. We have to go back and get it.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand. It might be gone if we don't go back for it.
I'm sure it'll be in the motel Lost and Found. We can pick it up on the way home.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get
You know, I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me. And I was so distracted. And now you won't even go back and...
Hold on. I was lying to you? When was I lying to you?
You never told me about the pills you're taking.
The ones you found when you went through my suitcase last night?
Well, how did you...
You didn't hide it very well. I could tell you'd been in there. If you're gonna snoop through somebody else's stuff, at least put a little work into covering your tracks. Yeah. Yes. It's Prozac, Tess. But since you apparently need to know, with everything going on, I need a little help, and I'm not ashamed of it. But I am very disappointed at you for violating my privacy. So that's what this is about? My prescription medication?
You didn't tell me we could stay with Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
Why don't you like August?
Excuse me? Where did you get that idea?
You always act like she's a pain when she's just trying to help. It's like you're jealous of her.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself, especially if you're so far away. Your own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in Chicago.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation. August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around someone like that every day.
Wow. I can't imagine what that feels like. Do you think you're the only person with problems and the rest of us are just running around doing whatever? You're exhausting. No wonder Dad left.
Don't bring your dad into this.
Why not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once. The divorce,
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going...
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth? Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him.
You...
Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey, feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
Mom?
She don't want to talk to you.
Mom.
It's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.